Hi everybody. I'm making a video today about making peach jam. The peaches are coming in very abundant, and we've been harvesting them for maybe about a week now, just a few at a time, but now they seem to be going crazy and a lot of them are ready to harvest. So I'm gonna make peach jam. And so I'm just gonna show you the main steps. Here are the trees, absolutely loaded, as you can see. There's so much fruit on them everywhere, even some of it even touching the ground, and a lot of the fruit has little damage, you know, like this peach right here, which was damaged by the hailstorm that we had a few weeks ago, but it healed right over, so no problem. I use everything. This one right here, I'm not sure what that is. That could be insect damage, but here you go. A little bit more, another one with damage. But you know, that's a lot of what fruit that you don't spray. That's what it ends up looking like, you know. So it's not perfect. It doesn't look like in the supermarket, but I can assure you that it's delicious and it smells amazing, and I'm sure it's really nutritious as well. And so it looks like somebody was here eating some of these peaches. I think, I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it's the chickens because they're in their coops. I think a woodchuck, the way the teeth marks are. So, you know, you get a lot of everything here. But I'm just gonna, I have my little basket here. I'm gonna harvest, and then I'll go in the house and start prepping them, and I'll show you the next step. All right, so I got my peaches right here that I just harvested, and the first step I did is that I'm just cutting them up. So I have my nice big knife over here and just cutting them up, taking out the pits, and I'm composting all the pits and, you know, some of the bad parts I'm composting. And some recipes say to peel them, but I don't like to peel them because I think there are probably good nutrients in the peel, and I just like to use the whole fruit when I'm cooking. So what I'm going to do is just keep chopping all of it, all of the peaches that I'm going to use. I'm going to cut them all up, and then I'm going to mash them up, and I'm going to measure enough for my recipe, which in this case I'm going to measure about 15 cups of mashed up fruit. All right, so here I have my mashed peaches. I'm all done prepping them, and I wanted to show you also, so just like my strawberry jam, I'm basically starting up with this recipe that comes from Pomona's pectin. I'm gonna use this pectin. I really liked the way my strawberry jam came out using it, so I'm gonna use it again for the peach jam. And just like with the strawberry jam, I'm starting off with the recipe that they suggest here for low sugar, but I'm gonna modify it again because, like I said before, I never really follow recipes 100%. I always modify them. So one thing I know for sure I'm gonna do is reduce the sugar, because I don't like how sweet most jams are. I like them to be a little bit of tart, to have a little bit of tart in them. So I know I'm going to reduce the sugar by at least half. And I think I'm going to keep everything else the same, but right here is the peach, you know. So it's just really simple. You just basically follow the directions, and I'll let you know at the end the exact quantities I'm going to use. And since I'm here, well, okay, actually, no, let me just back off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this mashed up peaches right here, and I'm going to follow the directions, which is that I'm going to bring them to a boil. I'm going to measure you know, the sugar and the pectin and all the ingredients that I need to use and put them together. And I'm gonna bring the peaches to a boil, and then I'm gonna basically can them. So really simple. And while I'm here, I just wanted to show you a couple of other things I have on my table here that I've been making recently. So a little bit of a sidetrack here, but I got some cheese. The cows are giving us quite a bit of milk now. So I've been making cheese again. So this is going to be a hard cheese, an Alpine cheese, and it's drying right now. You can see it's starting to get nice and moldy on the rind, which is what I want. And here I have some fermented pickles that I made with my cucumbers, and I've already tasted them, and they're great. And so yeah, it's a really abundant time of the year right now, and you gotta keep up with it, but it's great. We're getting a lot of vegetables and fruits, and just gotta be on top of it and do something with it, and then you can put it away for the winter and eat well all year round. All right, so I got, let's see, now my peaches in here, and I've been boiling them and brought them up to a full boil, and then I added the sweetener and the pectin, and now I'm just gonna keep stirring them for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just bring them back up to a full boil. And in the meantime, I got my canning jars right here. Right now I'm sterilizing them, so just boiling them in hot water bath. And by the time the peaches are ready, I'm gonna take them off the stove in about 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm gonna let them cool, and hopefully by then my jars will be ready, and I'm just gonna fill up the jars and can them in the hot water bath. So pretty simple, just needs a little bit of tending. So you want to make sure that the jam doesn't stick to the pot. I got it on medium heat right now, so I'm just gonna be stirring it constantly. But it smells really good, and I'll let you know exactly what quantities I ended up using after I taste it and I see how good it is. All right, so here we are. I'm pretty much done. The jam is in the jars, and now I'm gonna put the jars back in the hot water bath and boil them for 10 minutes. So they're gonna go right back in here. I'm gonna put the lids on. I wanted to show you without the lids, but they're gonna go back in here, and I'm gonna just boil them for 10 minutes. Then they're gonna be sealed. It tastes amazing, and it smells divine. It just smells so good. You just, if you're gonna do it for one reason, just do it for the smell. But it also tastes really, really good. So just to kind of recap, this is what I started with. I had a peck. This is a peck of peaches. And here's my final recipe, which I modified from the Pomona's recipe. So let me just put it down so you can see. All right, let's see. So I ended up using 14 cups of mashed fruit, peaches, 3/4 cup lemon juice, 2.5 cups of sugar. I used raw cane sugar, but I think any sugar will work. I ended up using 3 tablespoons of pectin and 1/4 cup of calcium water, which came with the pectin in the same package. And I got 19 half-pint jars. So these jars right here, these guys are half-pint jars. I got 19 of them. So this was kind of my trial recipe, and I love it. So I'm definitely gonna make more tomorrow. And it's pretty chunky, as you can tell. I really like my jam chunky, and it's definitely sweet enough for me, and it's also nice and tart. So it's really lovely overall. And that's it. Well, thanks a lot. I hope you got something out of this video, and also I guess I should just say it took me about 3 hours all in all. You know, it actually took me longer than that because I had some interruptions, but if you put it end to end, I think it's about 3 hours of work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you give it a try. It's easy, and it's really fun, and it's delicious. All right, see you guys later. Bye.